everybody, welcome back. So I want to start this video by saying that I did have to take a little break. When you cover things like this, sometimes you have to step away and give yourself time to process things for your own mental health. With me, I become very emotionally involved with the victims of these crimes, and I just had to take a step back for my mental health reasons, but I'm hoping to be back now posting. And I do want to say that if you struggle with mental health and watching these things get to you, don't be afraid to take a step back for your own mental health, because at the end of the day, your mental health is more important to me than views. So I just wanted to start with that before we jump into the video. Sorry about my dogs. They're always barking at the most inconvenient times. So today we're going to be covering an update with the Chad Doerman case. He was a father from Claremont County, Ohio, who murdered his 3 beautiful babies. So we're going to go ahead and read the update on that because I want to get the update out to you guys. Trigger warning. As always with my videos when we cover these things, I will always start with the trigger warning. This does involve children, so if that's something that's hard for you to watch or you can't watch it, that's fine. Or you need to come back to it a later time, that's fine as well. Just go ahead and scroll away. So an Ohio father read from the Bible, told his children he loved them, and called his own father, cryptically telling him that his eldest boy would be the hardest one before he murdered his 3 young sons in a horror attack at the family home. Chad Doerman, 33, shot and killed his sons, Clayton Doerman, 7, Hunter Doerman, 4, and Chase Doerman, 3, in Monroe Township, about 75 miles west of Columbus, back on June 15, 2023. On Friday, he pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 3 consecutive life terms in prison. Now, disturbing new details have emerged about Doerman's actions that led up to the murders and of the final hours of the 3 young boys' lives. In a press briefing on Monday, Claremont County Prosecuting Attorney Mark Tekelf, sorry, I'm not good with names, guys, revealed that on the day of the shooting spree, Doerman had lunch with his wife Laura and told her, "This will be my last good meal." Despite this mysterious statement, Laura did not think there was a need to do something to protect the family, and her husband then spent the afternoon doing yard work and playing with the children. They're so precious. At around 3:30 to 3:45 p.m., Doerman began reading the Bible to Hunter. He was walking around the house with the Bible, mumbling, "Chad knows what's right, Chad knows what's right," he said. Just before 4 p.m., Doerman asked his family to join him for a nap in the master bedroom. His wife and 3 sons entered the room with him while his 12-year-old stepdaughter watched television in another room. When Doerman opened the gun safe, his wife grew alarmed, telling him, "You're scaring me." What happened next was a series of events that brought experienced officers to tears. The prosecuting attorney told reporters in a separate press briefing on Friday. Doerman told his family he loved them and called his sons the best boys ever. Then he jumped up from the bed and grabbed the .22 rifle from the safe, with the prosecutor revealing that his family were initially worried for his safety rather than their own, fearing he would kill himself. Laura is screaming, the boys are screaming. Laura is frightened that he's about to kill himself. They're all trying to discourage him, telling him that they love him and begging him not to kill himself. Sorry, but that just gets to me. They were begging this man not to kill himself, when in reality his plan was to take their lives. Laura took out her phone to call 911, but Doerman threw it across the room and turned the gun to Hunter, shooting the 4-year-old boy multiple times. He then chased his wife and stepdaughter out of the house and wrestled his other 2 sons away from them, before also shooting and killing Clayton and Chase. The 12-year-old girl was uninjured, but her mother suffered a gunshot wound to her hand while trying to shield one of her sons from Doerman's attack. The father of the three was arrested that day and indicted on charges of aggravated murder, kidnapping, and felonious assault. Prosecutors initially cannot talk today, sought the death penalty before reaching a plea deal with Doerman, handing him 3 life sentences, saying it would be the best for the survivors. Doing anything further would be an act of cruelty. Laura has also released a heartbreaking statement saying that while no punishment will ever bring her sons back, having a guarantee that he will spend the rest of his life behind bars is what is best for her family. I'm in full agreement with how the criminal case was resolved, and the decision to end this criminal case with a plea and multiple life sentences brings some finality to the court case for my daughter and me, Laura said. Remember them as 3 little boys who loved fishing, go-karting, and swimming, the statement continued. Remember them as the boys who loved to have fun and were inseparable from one another. Their lives are not only about what happened to them, they are so much more than that. I love you, Clayton, Hunter, and Chase. And it's very important for me that they are remembered of that, by those things. I don't want them to be remembered by only what happened to them, because they don't deserve that. They were 3 beautiful boys who were full of life, and from their mother's statement, enjoyed many things outdoors, and they loved each other. And that's what we need to remember about these victims. That being said, he is where he belongs. He is behind bars for the rest of his life. And I hope that what he has done to his children haunt him for the rest of his life. That was the update that I had there. So I wanted to jump on really quick, update you guys there, and apologize for being gone. But when you cover these cases, as I said, your mental health sometimes takes a toll for the worst because you become so emotionally involved. I'm hoping to be back posting on a regular basis. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks to all those who have subscribed and all those who have stuck around in my absence. You are greatly appreciated. As always, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are enough just the way you are. Have a blessed day.